I just got back from my 2-week trip visiting family in the UK, and today I happen to have some time because it's a public holiday, so I thought that I would sit down and just show you some of the things that I got while I was there. I have many fragrances because there are some products here that are difficult to get here in Hong Kong, so I took the opportunity to get them when I was in the UK, and I have a few other items as well, so I will just show you what I got really. But before I get into what I got in the UK, I just want to show you my new Pinga and Pingu. Pinga's socks are actually removable and I put them on for her just now. I love characters that I grew up with like Pingu, the Teletubbies, Tom and Jerry, Miffy, and so on, but yeah, here you go. My mum gave me this Miffy High Smile electric toothbrush. I haven't started using it yet, but I'll probably open it tonight. I also have some fudge that I got from two different places. This one I got from a small shop in a village called Kirkby Lonsdale, and this one is vanilla fudge. I also bought clotted cream fudge from them, but I ate all of it already. So yeah, I opened this one too, and I've eaten some of it. And I also have a box of fudge slices from Fudge Kitchen in York. I chose the flavors rum and raisin, clotted cream, and strawberries and cream, but since fudge is quite sweet, I just eat a little bit at a time, so they are mostly intact still. There is some text inside the box. You can pause it if you want to take a look. The person who was working at Fudge Kitchen when I visited the shop with my sister was very friendly. I tried some of the other flavors with her and they were very interesting. There was, I think, lemon sherbet and raspberry sorbet or something like that. They were both, I mean, they tasted how the names suggested, but they didn't really make me think of fudge. They were very unusual, but definitely worth checking out. They have lots of different flavors, and if you Google them, they have lots of positive ratings too. The staff seem to be very friendly, and yeah, their products are pretty good. I also have two Scrub Daddy products, a Scrub Mummy and I think it's a damp duster. I just saw them in B&M, I think, and I wanted to try them because I don't really see them here. I have a set of mini Carmex from TK Maxx, $7.99 instead of $9.99. I really like Carmex because sometimes I have irritated lips and they seem to soothe them. Yeah, I'll open this for you, but yeah, I'm missing one wild berry because I gave it to my friend. So yeah, I have cherry tropical, strawberry, and pineapple mint still. Speaking of lips, I also have two Lano lips here. This one is 101 Ointment Banana Cream Pie, and this one is Banana Balm Sheen 3-in-1. I saw these in Sephora with my mum, and they were really expensive. Way more expensive than they retail for online from the Lano Lips website directly, and also other websites like Cult Beauty, I believe. So I expressed that I was interested in the banana ones, and my mum surprised me with these two on, I think it might have been the last day that I was in the UK or the day before, because she got them from Cult Beauty, I believe, and possibly discounted. But yeah, I'm very grateful. I really like Lano Lips. They have really great products that are deeply moisturizing and soothing. I have my original ointment here, like squeezed to death. But yeah, I really like applying this to my lips when they're crusty because the aircon is drying my lips out a lot recently. And when I have some dry patches on my face, neck, etc., this is a savior. So yeah, between these two, I think that the smell of this one, the Sheen 3-in-1, is more like realistic or like ripe banana. But then if you want a more dessert-like banana smell, this one has a slight kind of caramel to it. But yeah, both of them I really like. I really love banana smells. I am looking for some kind of banana fragrance that I could use on a regular basis. I tried Kayali, is it Maui in a bottle? The sweet banana one, I think it's called. And it just smelled like jasmine to me. I had a bit of banana in the opening and then it just kind of faded and turned into lots and lots of jasmine. So that one didn't really work out for me. I got the Discovery set. I'll talk about fragrances in a moment, but yeah, I'm still on the lookout for some kind of banana fragrance. I also got this Beauty of Joseon Daily Tinted Fluid Sunscreen. I got the shade LN110. I've been wanting to try this and I got it discounted from, I think it was Look Fantastic. But yeah, it's just because I was ordering other items there and then I saw it and yeah, it was, I think like 20% off or something like that. So I wanted to try it out. The color is a bit more neutral than my actual skin tone, so when I apply it, it makes my face look quite different to my neck. I feel like I'm quite yellow toned, and this one is more neutral. I think the N stands for neutral in the name, I'm not sure, but yeah, it's quite a nice product though. Like it applies really nicely. I applied it with a brush and also I tried it with my fingers. I would not apply it alone though because I feel that I would need to apply a lot to get, the right amount of coverage for sun protection. So I put a normal sunscreen on first and then I put this on top and I try to use one of my powders to make myself more yellow. This is my savior, Kosa's butter. I think it is buttery. But yeah, if you are yellow tone like me, you will likely need to use something to make you more yellow. How it wears all day is pretty good though. It does not look like disgustingly oily or break apart as the day goes on. It stays pretty nice looking throughout the whole day, honestly. So I do think it's a good product, just that it's not quite the right color for me. I'm going to move on to fragrances now, and I have quite a few to talk about. The ones that came in boxes, I kept the boxes of so I can show you like the complete package of what they look like when you get them. But yeah, without further ado, let's just, I don't know, get smelly. It's starting to get a bit dark outside, so I'm not sure what the video colors are going to end up looking like. But it's okay because it's just like a casual, more like a chatty video, I guess. First of all, I have some fragrances by Kayali. I have the perfumes Yum Bougie Marshmallow and Capri in a bottle in 50 ml. And I have Yum Pistachio Gelato as a mist. To be honest, I really enjoy some of Kayali's fragrances. I know that people have a lot to say about them, but they have some fragrances that I think are really good. I was not really aware that Kayali had body spray versions of some of their fragrances, but like the first or second day that I was in the UK, my mum just handed it to me and suddenly it was mine. And Pistachio Gelato is a perfume that I have in 50 ml and I really enjoy it. I know that some people don't really like it or they feel that it's a bit soapy smelling, but for me I feel like it's just a really nice icy smelling, yeah, like just an ice cream smelling perfume. And I love pistachio. I do feel that it is a very clean scent, so I understand why people feel that it's soapy, but it's just a fragrance that I enjoy a lot. If you hear sounds, it's my chinchilla running. I closed the door because there are sounds, but also I don't really want to have the door open when I'm possibly going to be spraying a bunch of mists and or perfumes because, my chinchillas have small lungs. Anyway, the spray on this is really good. I feel like somehow this spray smells a bit more like Play-Doh than the perfume. Okay, it sounds really stupid because I know it's supposed to be like ice cream, like gelato, but it smells icy and creamy. But the body mist or body spray slightly smells more Play-Doh like for some reason. I might look kind of grey in this video because I normally film in front of the window that's here when the light from outside is shining on me, but right now it's quite dim and I have indoor lighting instead. So I guess I'll just see if I look unwell or strange. Next is this superstar. I love Yumbushi marshmallow, although I don't like the name of it very much, but it smells really good. Exactly what I was hoping it would smell like when it came out. So when it came out, I ordered the 10 ml version from some seller based in Hong Kong with my friend. And the main retailer for kayali in Hong Kong, I believe, is Sephora, but Sephora Hong Kong is really late on certain releases. In fact, they just seem to have skipped this release completely at first, and only last month, so June, we saw it in one of the stores, and it was only the 100 ml version, and it was really expensive. So I got this from, I think it was it Cult Beauty? Maybe it's Cult Beauty for 20% off, which is a really good deal. So in Hong Kong, I'm talking like we, like my friend and I, when we want to order certain perfumes, it's quite difficult if they don't have a good retailer in Hong Kong. And yes, there is Sephora in Hong Kong, but we wanted the 50 ml size, not the 100. So we were basically planning all this time, waiting for me to go to the UK and grab a bottle each for us at a really good price, because the shops that are based in the UK or ship easily to the UK have really good offers, things like Cult Beauty and Look Fantastic. So finally we acquired 50 ml each of Yumbushi marshmallow. So yeah, the reason why I have a whole load of fragrances is partly because sometimes it's very difficult to get some of these in Hong Kong because they are not sold here, they don't ship here easily. I had mixed feelings about making this type of haul-like video because I don't really want my videos to always be about consumption. And I definitely don't want to come across as someone who consumes excessively or wants to promote overconsumption of things they don't really need, because at the end of the day, yes, I can live without all these fragrances and makeup products, and I don't really want to be part of, I guess, the trend of just pushing products or only making content based on having new things. In this case, the fragrances that I got in the UK are fragrances that I was interested in for a while and waited until I was in the UK to try or buy. So like for Bougie Marshmallow, I already had the small version, I wanted the big version. So I knew that I wanted it and could get it more easily there. And then in the case of the one I'm going to talk about in a moment, Capri in a Bottle, I wanted to smell it first and then see if I wanted it. But basically, a lot of the things that I got in the UK, I had been waiting to buy or try since they are not available easily in Hong Kong. So I saved money for these and I waited until I had this opportunity to access them more easily, and then brought them back to Hong Kong afterwards. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with this channel, kind of, because I have different types of videos and it's hard for me to stick to one niche, I guess. I don't think that I can stick to a single niche because I have different interests. There's lots of different things I want to show, especially because I find that having a channel is a really great outlet for me to express myself more, to have discussions with people as well in comments about things that I'm interested in or find worth discussing. For example, I made a video on a boo-boo, which was like my first, sit down discussion or commentary. Not really commentary, but like that type of video. And a lot of people commented on it and had some really interesting things to say that I found to be very fruitful to discuss. So yeah, I'm always unsure of what to do with like establishing this channel as, I don't know, having an identity. What am I saying? I don't know, but do you know? I don't know. I just want to be able to view this channel as a hobby and just, discuss and share things that I'm personally interested in, whether that is, fragrances, cosmetics, places I visit. Back to the point I was talking about earlier, I don't want this channel to be just like consumption based. I want it to be a decent reflection of who I am or my interests, beyond only buying things. I started talking too much and I didn't even open this for you. Here it is. I like this bottle very much. Pink, where can you go wrong? And I really like that it's frosted and has a matte white lid. So it matches Yum Pistachio Gelato, which is also in the Yum line of kayali, I guess. But yeah, the fragrance is just so light and sweet. I like it very much. I carry the 10 ml version in my bag and it's just so enjoyable. I don't know, it's just, I can't even imagine someone being offended by it, but I'm sure, there might be some people, but it just smells so nice. The last kayali I have is Capri in a Bottle Lemon Sugar, and this one is part of the Vacay in a Bottle collection. So it was this little holiday collection from, was it last summer? A summer. And kayali released each of the fragrances in the line in larger sizes. So I actually got the Discovery kit first and smelled all four. And this one was the one that stood out the most to me. As I mentioned earlier when I was talking about bananas, I was anticipating Maui in a Bottle, I think it's sweet banana, the most. And I ended up not really liking it that much. But I really ended up liking this one. Some people online have said that it smells like Yum Bougie Marshmallow if strawberry was replaced with lemon, and I do agree because it dries down to this light icing sugar lemon smell, and they do have similar notes. So they both have freesia, vanilla, although Bougie Marshmallow is said to be whipped vanilla and this one is just vanilla, and musk, although Bougie Marshmallow says pink musk and this one is just musk. But yeah, this one is a very enjoyable scent. I really like lemon, but as I've said in at least one other video before, lemon can often give you that toilet cleaner vibe, and that's not really what I want to smell like. I want to smell yummy, not like a toilet. So I was very curious if this one would give me that, yummy, sweet lemon smell, and it does. It's really enjoyable. I sprayed the sample, or like Discovery size, on my wrist and I couldn't stop smelling it. It smelled so good. Again, I got this discounted. It was 20% off, and my advice is just don't buy things full price in the UK when you're in a physical store. Go online and see if you can find it on a website that has a discount code. Often they have, like 10 or 20% off, and you'll get a better deal online. Wow, I was so shocked at how expensive some items were in a place like Sephora. Sephora Hong Kong is also very expensive. So this one is a translucent bottle like most of the other ones by kayali, and it has the shiny metallic lid. Since I already sprayed pistachio gelato on my wrist, I'm going to spray up here. It really is a nice bright fragrance and it just seems perfect for the summer. Time for Phlur body mists. Along with pistachio gelato, my mum basically handed these to me when I arrived. I feel that Mango Mood is a good fruity fragrance for the summer and it is quite enjoyable. It's a little complex where it has some different notes such as pink pepper to give it a little bit of spice, and there's some patchouli in the base, and normally I'm not a huge fan of patchouli, but it's not something that I smell very strongly. Peach Skin, on the other hand, I feel is not very fruity at all. The peach fragrance in it seems to just vanish. Yeah, even sniffing it like this, I don't even smell much peach. But it does have a lot of appealing notes in it, such as coconut caramel in the base. Honestly, I feel like I smell the coconut more than the peach notes. But in top notes there is peach Bellini, and there is also peach skin. Yeah, I feel like this one is a good, I mean, it's peach skin and it is more of a skin scent. It doesn't really stand out very much, but it's not like I don't enjoy it. It's just that it doesn't give me as much peach as I would hope. And I'm someone who really likes peach fragrances, so this one, I get why they called it peach skin, but it's giving more skin than peach. Here I have Vanilla Nectar, which is one of Phlur's most recent releases, and this one I was very intrigued by because I love the look of the notes, but it does have, well, it was advertised to have papaya, and sometimes papaya gives me a strange kind of like sicky feeling for some reason. Like when I eat it or sometimes smell it. I don't know, but it's actually papaya nectar, not just straight up papaya. And I was interested in going to smell this at Space NK in the UK, but we weren't really going to be anywhere near one the entire time that we were there, unless we perhaps went to Leeds. But yeah, I was thinking about hopefully smelling it or purchasing it, but then it turned out that my mum ordered it and she gave it to me. She ordered it for me. On first spray, I kind of fell in love with it. It smells really good. It's just, wow, it's just such a nice, pleasant fragrance. What am I saying? It's just, I sound crazy, but like it smells like a light, fruity candy, perhaps. Some people say that they only smell the woodiness in this, and that shocks me because I don't smell any wood at all in it, even though there is cedar wood in it. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I've been wearing this almost every day since I got it, and when I went back to work on Monday, I brought it for my friend to smell, and she instantly ordered it because it was just so good. I'm not saying you have to get this because I'm not here to shill, but it smells really good. Of course, if you can, try it on yourself first because you might be one of the people who just like get wood on you. But for me, it just smells really delicious, light and sweet. I love this one. It must be one of the best mists from Phlur for me. And I've tried quite a few of them. Here, of course, I have Peach Skin, Mango Mood. I also have Heavy Cream, which I really like, although I know some people don't like the kind of sourness to it. I also have tried Coconut Skin. Don't like that one. It smells like plastic coconut. Vanilla Skin, it's okay, quite good. And Caramel Skin, it's okay, but quite strong and sweet. But this one, definitely one of my favorites I've smelled from the brand. Baby's First Diptyque. I got those on, and how I ended up with this is basically I was shopping with my mum and we came across the hair mist. Smelled it. It was quite nice and clean smelling, very pleasant. And I kind of forgot about it for a short while until I thought about it again and I asked her if she could figure out or remember which fragrance we smelled, and it turned out to be Dosan. And she had some kind of, I think, credit, like top-up credit on this website Liberty, and she had asked me before if I was interested in getting a diptyque perfume in the past or any diptyque products. So having smelled this one and enjoyed it, I ended up taking up that offer eventually, and here I am with it now. As I said, it smells quite clean to me. Quite romantic, even. Thank you to my mum. Okay, before it's completely dark outside, I just have two more to talk about. I have Sabrina Carpenter's Sweet Tooth perfumes. I have the original and I have Caramel Dream. These are also not available in Hong Kong for some reason. I feel like celebrity perfumes, or like recent celebrity perfumes, are not really a thing here. I've seen some older releases in Sasa, such as Britney Spears and Paris Hilton perfumes, I think. But yeah, more trendy recent ones like Sabrina Carpenter's, Billie Eilish's, and Ariana Grande's, they are not really here at all, unless I'm just like missing where they are. I love the packaging of these perfumes because the box looks like a chocolate bar being unwrapped, and then the actual perfume is a chocolate bar. It is extremely cute. I'll just spray it on the back of my hand. It's a bit similar to Kayali Yumbuji Marshmallow and also Flower Nose Strawberry Milkshake, kind of. It falls into that same family of fragrances, I guess, like sweet, pink, but I feel that it's not as strong as the two that I mentioned. Then I have Caramel Dream. The lid is very sturdy on these. I don't think I have anything like this one already, so this one did attract me for that reason. I did also smell the two other perfumes that I saw. I think they are Cherry Baby, perhaps, and Mi Espresso. The cherry one was okay. It didn't really make me think of medicinal cherry as much as some perfumes do, so I was also thinking about getting that one, but ultimately I didn't. Mi Espresso, the one in the light blue bottle, however, I didn't like. It reminded me of Sniff Crumb Couture. I don't like that perfume very much. I tried very hard to like it because I had a small size of it. Was it like 10 ml or something like that? And I just couldn't really get into it. The idea of it sounded perfect to me, and a lot of people love the perfume, so maybe it's just me, but my friend and I both find that it gives this kind of sicky feeling. I don't know, like the more I smelled it, the more I felt put off by it, and it just wasn't really for me. So when I smelled Mi Espresso and I got that kind of same smell from it, or the same, I don't know if it had the same notes or what, but then yeah, it just made me think of it, and I didn't like it. So yeah, the bottle is really cute though. Anyway, look how cute these two are. I'm holding them weirdly because my light is up there and in front of me is just the window showing the night sky and a mountain, so it's not great. So that is about it for this video. I didn't talk about absolutely everything I got from the UK because I'd be here forever, and I just really wanted to focus on these things. I mean, I know I talked about like some random stuff at the start, but yeah. I do have some things to work on, such as finishing my soul vlog and editing my footage from my UK trip for a new travel vlog, and I have some other things planned as well, but I'll get there when I get there. So until then, thank you very much for watching if you reached this point. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.